Hi, this is a quick on-page SEO audit of this website, limemadspa.com, located in Brooklyn. The very first thing I notice is this is a local service business. It serves within a specific geographic location. But above the fold here, I cannot see the phone number or the location itself, or any form of email address somewhere. So we should push this top menu here down a few pixels and then put a clickable phone number, location, and email address up here, such that when someone lands on the page, they can just click and make an inquiry or book a session or something like that. Especially on mobile like this, this is the mobile view, and there should be a phone number right here, clickable, so they can easily call or book a reservation or whatever. Next, let me see. The homepage, the keyword you're trying to optimize for, I think, should be face treatments and beauty salon in Brooklyn, New York. This one just says near me, which is a bit vague. So we should change this to face treatments and beauty salon in Brooklyn, New York, / Lime Aesthetics. That's how I'll change this. And then we need to also have those keywords right here in the meta description. This same keyword right here, face treatments and beauty salon in Brooklyn, New York. We need to have that here as well. The word count is okay. There's a good number of pictures on the homepage. But then we run into the same problem here because the H1 tag is supposed to match the title and the meta description. But here, the H1 tag just says a journey of relax. We need to change that. What you need is what we call there's that consistency. There's that message match when someone searches for it and they see, because this is what will appear in the search engine. If they see this and it says face treatments and beauty salon in Brooklyn, and that is also mentioned here, we need to have that here as our H1 tag, such that there is that message match. It makes sense, it's consistent. So we should overlay the text on this picture that says, face treatments and beauty salon in Brooklyn, and then you can have a small description here that kind of mentions the few services we offer. So this H1 tag needs to be updated because I think it's something different down here, so I need to change that. So we go, yeah, the layout is very nice. It shows beauty treatments, face treatments, and injectables as well. That's okay, and I like that these pictures here have they have the alt text that matches what that page says, what the page they link to, what it says. So that's good. About us, book an appointment, the different services here, that's very good, and each of them links to let me see, links to the various service pages. Some links to Botox, hydrofacial. I don't know why this one, if you look in the bottom left corner, links to like a blog post and not this specific page itself. So we need to update that. Other than that, these are all fine. And then in terms of the testimonials themselves, while these are nice, we should use a plugin like trust index. I prefer its native user interface that kind of resembles the Google testimonials themselves. If you come here to Lime Aesthetics Medical Spa, yes, this one, and you come to your reviews. Why is this taking forever? The point I'm trying to make is that you're trying to import. What you want to do is to import, all your 5-star reviews and display them on your home page, just like they are here. Because you do a lot of work to earn these reviews, and your clients absolutely love what you do. So you need to import this to the home page. Let me get a sample here and I'll show you how it looks. Just like this, something like this. You get it's a grid. It's very well laid out, and I think it's more visually appealing this way. Other than that, that's fine. Then one thing I noticed here is this, for example. If you go to this service page, expert. What's this word that I cannot read? This near me. I'm not so sure about the whole near me thing, and it seems repeated throughout the entire website. I would rather, use the Brooklyn NY location or Fifth Avenue or something like that. Let's leave it up to the search engine to use the device's location to figure out what near me means. And then this just says, the keyword itself, which is okay. As long as we have it here. Breaks it down. What are the benefits? How it can help. I would add another section here of probably side effects. I would have an FAQ section as well, just for this specific page right here. And then I would also have probably some testimonials in there as well that are specifically for this. We can add the screenshots for this. This picture here, okay, it just says this, but we can also add the location to the alt text. So this in Brooklyn, New York, make it more descriptive that way. The word count is a bit low. Let's aim for maybe at least 1,000 and above. So by making those changes, we have one H1 tag, but then there's no H2, there's no H3. You can see here, we only have H5s, so we need to work on the flow of that as well. And the service page, this breaks down all the services that are offered. GT face and injectables. But then on the top menu here, you notice that this menu item services doesn't link to the service page. And what I mean by that is this. If I come back here, you can see in the bottom left corner, it's just it's just a menu item. It's a blank link that doesn't lead anywhere. So we need to fix that as well. And then within this menu drop down here, there's a big empty space here that is there for no reason. We should trim that and center this such that we don't have this there. So the services pages are fine. I don't think this needs its individual menu item, the patient intake form. What we can do is use we can have it somewhere on the page. I don't think it warrants having an individual menu item for just the form itself. This could be under resources or something like that. And then the thing I noticed is that there is not a single place on your entire website where I can find a link to the blog page. I don't know why. and yet if I go here, sitemap, it's taking forever. Anyway, you have you have a very active blog page that is updated frequently. I've seen you've written about 30 blog posts this year alone, but there is not a single place on the website where I can find it. It should be here, such that I can go to it. Come on. Okay, there you go. In looking at the blog items themselves, give me copiers. One thing that I noticed that is consistent here is that you focus a lot on the services you offer for the blog, which is, it's not a bad thing. But then some of your blog posts read like service pages, like there's not a very big difference between a blog you wrote on microneedling and, the service page itself. What I would change in terms of this is to think about all the services you offer here and try to figure out what possible questions people can have about these things. So I'll give you an example of this. Okay, and I'm going to load up a tool I use called Answer the Public. What Answer the Public does is that we put in a keyword like this one, and then it's going to help us generate questions that are related to this. And the advantage is that a lot of these questions, people search for them every day. And they are relatively easy to rank for. Given let's try something else here. Ahrefs keyword generator. Let's go with that one. Come on. Okay, as that one loads, we can look at other things. Come on, man. Yes, very good. So you can see the common questions people Google about, this subject right here, and you can see how hard the keyword difficulty is to rank for here. So something like this may be, very complicated. This one is a bit easy, but then we want to write blog posts around things like this, around how long a session lasts, and so on and so forth. You can also find potential blog post topics here on Google itself. Questions like this: is it better than this? Is it better than that? How long it lasts? The downside, and then you can cluster them into different groups whereby maybe this, if combined with this, make a good blog post. It will be complete. It will be full with pictures and lists and links and everything you need. So you cluster them and then you write corresponding blog posts. So yeah, there is that. Ready? loaded yet. Anything else? Oh yeah, then the final thing I saw is that where are we? Your blog posts are not, they're kind of written like this. Postmark. As you can see here, they are like the domain name slash the name of the blog post itself, domain slash the name of the blog post. Well, that's fine. It would make more sense for them to be structured the way you've set up your service pages, whereby it's a domain name slash services slash the service itself. So I would definitely have a slash blog and then the name of the title of the blog post itself with the keywords in it. It just makes for a better flow of the entire website. And a lot of them have no images whatsoever, especially all the ones you've written this year. Not a single image in the body of the text of the blog. That also needs to be updated. Images help. They are very key ranking factors, and you need to add at least five images in each, and you're looking at least 1,000 words for each blog post. Let's look at this one. Yeah, the only image you have here is this one. There isn't any other image in the body, and I see there are also not any other links. You're not linking out to other related pieces of content on the internet, but then you're also not interlinking within the website itself. For example, I can look at this. If you have another blog post that is about this, you can use this as a hyperlink text to link to it. You can link to other services as well. If you have something to do with this, you can link to it. If you have something to do with protecting your skin from the sun within this website itself, you can also link to it, and so on and so forth. So yeah, and also for the blog post itself, I like to begin mine with the title here, but then we need to have a table of contents. We can have it here and have it sticky such that even if they scroll, it stays there. A table of contents, a key takeaway section, and then at the bottom we can have an FAQ that's specifically related to this topic. Page speed, okay. The website will load relatively fast on desktop, but on mobile it's very, 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 very slow. It takes up to 12 seconds for it to load. There are things you can use. You can use a WP Rocket. You can sign up for a CDN like Cloudflare. We can minify our JavaScript and CSS. And then in terms of this website itself, I don't know what kind of images you're using, but let me see. Yeah, you're using JPEGs. While those are fine, we should look at next-gen image formats like WebP. Yeah, WebP really is the thing to go with right now. Yeah, we minify them. We reduce the image size while keeping the image quality, and then yeah, we go with that. So that will help speed up the website a lot faster. Those are some of the things I noticed on this website. So thank you very much for watching, and be sure to fix them to rank higher and convert better. Thank you very much.